Get the whole thing in your mouth. Do it.
I want you to do this as well. Dad, try to fit it in your mouth. Vertically.
Why are you doing that?
This is part 2 of the challenge. Okay. How long does it take to eat one mince pie?
Why are we doing this?
Just
we already know they expand.
For science, Carrie.
Right, science.
For science.
For
Christmas science everywhere. Exactly.
Because we could die doing this, people.
There's going to be constellations named after us in 50 years.
I thought you were going to say there's going to be constipation after we do this.
There is going to be constipation after this.
Stop making me laugh! Oh, God. Finished! Oh.
Took you 46 seconds. It took me 53 seconds to eat one mince pie. Imagine eating a sand pit.
That is exactly what this is.
Just with some sludgy sand in the middle.
A couple dead slugs.
A couple dead slugs. That is exactly what that felt like.
It's literally everywhere in my mouth.
100%. I think it's safe to say we both grossly underestimated the power of mince pies. I actually recommend everyone who's watching this to just put an entire mince pie in their mouth and eat it.
That's
and it will probably, more difficult than childbirth, probably, well, less traumatic, but more difficult.
Are we going to have to discuss this more, Dan?
I think, well, should we get into this later?
Let's get into
that later, okay.
I think I need to have words with you. I'm not going to be able to look a mince pie in the face for the whole of Christmas.
I literally think I'm going to have a 3-week break now. Wow.
How many calories are in these pies?
80% of my day's sugar, pretty much, which is good.
Yeah.
And saturated fat, which is just great.
But Mr. Kipling, well done on your pies.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
They
were quite fancy. I'd rate them highly. I'd give a solid 7 out of 10. Enough to spread the joy that we just experienced to everyone you know.
I just...
You spilled water on the table? Flip the table now. It's a big table.
What is the 12 days of Christmas on the 3rd day?
3
French hens.
3 French hens! That has nothing to do with mince pies,
No.
but...
Well, we weren't going to eat 3 French hens, were we?
No, that would have been an entirely different challenge. How many hens can you eat in 1 minute?
Hey, Dan, see if you can fit one in your mouth. Go.
Oh, I can! Oh. What am I doing with my life?
On the 3rd day of Christmas for the hopeful family, 3 mince pies, 2 choking wallies, and 1 huge hug to you from me.